You know what it is, Superstar J VIP Saturdays. Got my motherfucking mistress in here. You know what I mean? She I've been seeing like social media. I see she screamed on somebody. I'm in good
Why you have to say that now?
Mia Yankee, I didn't know what the hell she was saying, but I knew it wasn't good. So we got Spice in this motherfucker. What's up?
Wagwan. What's up? Spice in the building.
Spice in the building. Yes. First, what is your sign?
Leo.
Oh, damn.
Straight up.
So
Very
July, August.
August
Yes.
6th.
So that's why we relate together.
Really?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo?
Yes,
Oh,
August
wow.
20th.
Oh, wow.
Yes, August Leos are like the July
Different.
Leos are very timid. They're Leo, but they're not like us. So now I understand you.
Okay.
Yes, shout out to my Leo sister. I wouldn't say sister because I seen her do a drop and it had me totally looked at Spice so different. But we'll get into that. But Spice, what's going on with you?
I'm here. Captured mixtape is out. It's doing extremely well.
Yes.
All the songs, 19 tracks.
19.
So, yeah, Captured mixtape. I'm on top of it, and that's what I'm pushing right now. So
Yes.
that's what's happening.
Now, understand, right? I probably I have like 10 million listeners on a Saturday. Is that cool with you?
Yes.
That's a good for streaming for you,
that's
right?
great.
We want our streams. All right, we want our streams. But matter of fact, we have 37 million people that listen to me internationally. So if they're in, Jamaica, anywhere, they can hear Spice
I
right now.
didn't know that. I thought I was just coming to do like a simple interview.
No.
But when you go those numbers.
This is Superstar J right here.
Okay,
VIP.
Superstar J. Wait. I need a second. Spice Official is my name on Instagram. Click the link in my bio.
Yes.
Captured mixtape is out.
Yes. Now, for the extra 3 million that might not know who Spice is,
Right.
give them some history who you are.
My real name is Grace Hamilton.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And hold on. Stop. My name is James Hamilton.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
Come on, Superstar J. Stop playing with me. You're a Leo, and now you're Hamilton.
Yes. I seen that because usually people don't put their whole names on Instagram. I was like, Grace Hamilton. Wow.
Really?
James Hamilton. Yes. That's my name. So I gave it up. Everybody.
Should I say brother or uncle?
No,
what would be more
uncle,
comfy
shit.
for
I ain't
you?
like no goddamn uncle. Shit. What the fuck?
My brother is Superstar J.
Yes.
Grace Hamilton. That
Family.
sounds good.
Yes.
Family.
Yes. I don't know. When you lift the legs up, it was kind of different. So.
Well, we're Hamiltons now, so
Yes,
now
but-
you have to look at me like a sister.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But we have the same last name.
It does not matter. Sometimes it comes together. You know what I mean?
No.
2 Leos. Yeah.
We're from the same generation.
Yeah, we got to find out. We might be cousins.
You never know.
Yes, my family. I don't know, but let these people know. Grace Hamilton.
Yeah, my name is Grace Hamilton. I'm from Portmore, Jamaica. Also on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yes.
But for people who, don't know, from a community called Old Brayton, that's in Jamaica, beautiful island. I've, struggled a lot in my childhood. And I've reached this far just to raw, natural, authentic dancehall music. My performance on stage,
Energy.
very energized. I bring out the sheets on stage. I light fire on stage
Lord have
to
mercy.
dance. So I have a Team Spice dancers who go all around and do some crazy energetic performances. And I think that pretty much sums up. Spice.
No. That doesn't sound nothing else. Now let them know about
I'm the queen
music.
of dancehall.
Yes.
I'm the queen of dancehall. I've been in the business over a decade now.
You can't forget that.
I know,
Queen
right?
of dance. Like, come on. You know what? Let's.
You know what? I think I'm just so humble over
Why?
everything. I don't know. I came from a humble beginning.
But that's Leos, though.
Leos are like that.
Yes, we're very humble, but
Yes.
we can show out the room.
When we need to, we
and
will.
we can play stupid and act like
Yes.
you can do something. And we're very.
Now, see, I don't like you because it's like you're reading me.
Yo, I'm just being real. I know you, and I can understand because I've been watching you now, and I can understand that sometimes we get misinterpreted because
all the time.
It's our heart. We feel that people should treat us like we treat them.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm just being real.
Now you're gonna be my best friend. Like I can just see myself talking to you every day.
I'm telling you, because this industry can break you, and I've seen that you've been going through all the trials and tribulations of everything. But before we get into that, I want to get into some music. I want to get into some classic Spice. I want to get into some Hamilton shit. You know what I mean?
All right. We're taking it back.
Yeah, we're gonna take it back because I want these motherfuckers to know why you are the queen
of dancehall.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Yes. Now you name your 5 favorite joints you like to perform. Classics.
Fight Over Man Afi Night.
Okay.
That's a one. Ramping Shop Afi Night.
Yes.
Classic. Jim Screechy.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to go Eagle Eye or that's too new.
No. Let's go. We're gonna go to the new one, then we're gonna go to class. We want to go to classics. We want to go to the basement parties. We want to show these motherfuckers
all right.
what's going on.
If you're going basement party, you have to play something like it.
Oh man.
You have to.
Can we get a verse off of that?
Something like it?
Yes.
Go down and a wine and a bubblan. Batty jar does a jump this a troublan. Bossa ogo pana couple and a cuddle and a wine up me batty and a bubblan.
Let's get into it. Man, you did it. Let's get it.
Can I go raw?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Let's go again then.
Let's go. We're going to rewind it right now. Let's go.
Rewind. Go down and a wine and a bubblan. Batty jar does a jump this a troublan. Bossa ogo pana couple and a cuddle and a wine up me batty and a bubblan. Skin out me pum pum. Panny body me a wine and a bum bum.
Ah, that's my shit.
Me bum go bum bum. Rub me batty on a back and it a bum 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 bum.
Let's get
wine
it.
Panny body and a sit down panny bait. Bum pack a cup and every man want face it. Phone take a picture yeah that you fit to it. Cause I that round it. Me a boom it and a catch it pan the beat. Me does a drop it. Oh me twerk it and a slap it pan the ground when me a map it.
She's
me
going.
stuck it and a pop it and a wine it and a lap it. A picture you face snap it, Facebook it, but crap it and yes, that's how me like it.
Wow. Let's get into it. VIP. You know what it is. VIP Saturdays. Miss Hamilton's here.
Yes.
Spice is in the motherfucking building. That Capture's out right now. And I just got into those classics.
All right.
Yes, I got into those classics. Now, I want to ask you now, you know, you've been going through label problems.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, and
still going through it.
Yeah,
right
still
now.
going through it, and you letting everybody know that you're going through it.
Right.
Now, I want to know what went wrong with the label. Now, we're talking about VP Records here, right?
Right, VP Records.
Yes.
And they're still my label because legally I'm still signed to VP Records.
Okay.
I've been signed to them from 2009.
Wow.
I think what went wrong was when I couldn't take it no more. Because, you know, talking to them over the years, the album is coming out this year.
Yes.
And for 10 years, the album, we've never released an album. And it's always, let's do it October. Let's do it August. Let's do it October. Let's do it August. I've recorded songs trying to compile the album, giving them songs. And they're like, okay, so now we're going to work on the clearances. And the clearances never come, and it's just always going on and on. So I've took matters in my own hands, and that's really why this project is called a mixtape. A lot of people say, oh wow, this is so good, this is an album. But legally I can't say it's an album.
Yes.
So I'm just doing everything.
We're just doing fucking mixtapes.
I'm just doing mixtapes. Like, I got to do what I have to do. As a woman in the business, it's a male-dominated business, already working hard. Like, I can't make, because a label, you know, is sitting down doing nothing.
Yes.
I'm just, you know, I'm like the top female in my country. I'm on top of my game, and yet still they're still not releasing an album. I basically think they're comfortable collecting where they are. So that's the reason why they enjoy me putting in the work and them stay in the office and just collect the royalties and whatever.
Now, what do you mean comfortable where they are? Just
in
eating off of singles?
It doesn't matter. I mean, the way I work so hard, so it doesn't matter if they do not put out an album. They're still making money off of me.
Okay.
Because legally I'm still signed to them.
Now, how would they make money off of you if you're not putting out music?
Well, royalties, everything, any music I put out, they still, you know, legally own it, and they can collect royalties and whatever.
Now, do you get do you split money with them, or they just get the royalties? Or
they just do whatever.
Wow.
You know, I just make money from my shows, and that's really my focus point. If I don't put out music, the songs don't hit, nobody books me.
Yes. And you have to put out music.
I have to put out music.
To do shows.
And so that's why I continue to just release singles, and I just use my Instagram page to do promotion. I go into the streets and print my CDs. I walk myself. I go to parties in Jamaica, in America, everywhere, and just hand out, do it street way. I have my Team Spice dancers. We go out to roll out the sheeting at the dance. We create our own excitement. I basically do everything for my record company.
Wow. Now, I want to ask you, how many times are you booked a year?
That's a hard question. Let's do the maths. I think I have 2 to 3 shows per weekend.
Wow. That's a lot of shows.
It is.
That's a lot of shows. Now, just to not, now you have never dropped the album before.
Never.
Because I looked on, I was doing my research, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I've been here. I've always heard singles from you.
Yeah.
So I went to iTunes, and I just went, I tried to do mine. I said, I don't see no album, but Captured here.
Right.
You know, mixtape wise. Right. And I was like, wow, Spice never dropped a project.
Never, ever.
Now, in the midst of one of the biggest, reggae singles, why didn't they catch the heat? Or was you ready to drop an album at that time when you did that with Vibes?
That record? In 2009?
Yes.
Well, it was supposed to be an album after that song, because that's when we signed the contract in 2009.
Yes.
The Vibes Cartel song, Ramping Shop, it hit the Billboard. Everything was there. And
then I couldn't, that song was playing, that
everywhere.
Broke American radio. Yes.
Everywhere. And the album was supposed to come immediately after that. And then that's when everything went downhill. Never came out. And, it continued the year after that. And I found so many other hits after that. And nothing. Was
it because were you excited at that time to be signed? And you was
I was very excited.
Yes.
Come on, I hit the Billboard, and here in America, and it was mashing up the place, and I was like, yes.
Was you in America when this was happening?
Yes, I was back and forth.
Did you see like the energy of the record getting played over and
over and over? I could listen to it on the radio. I could see it in the club. I was performing it at the time because, as you know, Vibes Cartel wasn't able to travel here in the States. So I was the one who was traveling and seeing all of that.
Yes.
So I was, of course, excited. After struggling and, suffering so much in Jamaica, I was so happy and excited. I was like, yes, I'm going to put out this album. And I was excited to sign with them. And they made me so much promises, and they were like, this is it. Wow. And then nothing.
Now, well, let's get into, some joints off of Captured. Now, you know, I know one of my favorite joints is Genie.
Genie.
Yes.
That's my favorite too.
Yes, Genie's one of my favorites. I love that. Now, you name a couple. We're going to get into like 2.
All right. I love Genie, of course.
Yes.
And Romantic Mood.
Romantic Mood.
And I go Romantic Mood because I don't want to go Big Horse because it's similar to Genie. So I go Romantic Mood so they can hear some classic dancehall.
Yes.
So Romantic Mood will give you like the real old school vibe of dancehall, bringing them back into the Patra days, or if them know Sister Charmin or Lady Nancy, anybody who follow the genre from back in the days, they will kind of identify certain sounds from Romantic Mood. So I would go with Romantic Mood and Genie.
When you go into making these records, how do you go into them? Do you just be on a plane and you just hear a beat?
Actually, yeah, it's like a little nail on the head. I do it on the plane. I do it in hotels when I reach.
Do you write or you just
I write all my songs.
Yes, thank you, Lord, thank you.
All of them, like every single line. I do them on the plane. I do them in the hotels. I do them on tours, like when I'm traveling on the road. I always get ideas just from,
just ideas.
About.
Is it like things you go through or things you've seen?
Things I've seen. And then I think my fans, kind of contribute to it. Because most of my songs, they have this bircha energy and this dancing and and it's just how I see ladies react when them hear.
Yeah.
Skin out, me wine and that, So they give me ideas too when I see them party in the dance.
Wow.
How they perform and how they dance.
Well, let's introduce these records off of Captured.
Right,
Genie, that's my shit. And,
all right.
And let's get into another one.
Romantic Mood.
Romantic Mood. Let's get it. VIP. You know what it is. Superstar J VIP Saturdays. Spice is still here.
Yes.
Yes, man. Now, we talked about the music. We played you got to understand, we're going to get this mixtape. We're going to stream it.
Okay.
Can they download it or?
Yeah, it's available on all digital platforms.
All right, so they can download it
so they can download it.
And it goes right to you.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we're going to stream it,
yes.
Download it and everything. And we're just going to drop mixtapes until y'all understand that Spice is doing her thing.
Yeah, by myself.
Now, I really don't watch Love and Hip Hop like that a lot. But I actually went back. I went back and just did my research because when we went, shout out to the whole union, my DJ team. I was so interested when you broke down the story of Love and Hip Hop. I had to go back and do my research.
Right.
Now I was like, wow, this is a different Spice I see right here.
Okay.
Now, do you put on different hats for reality TV or and I see the Leo. Now let me tell you something. Shout out to the guy she screamed on. You don't play with the Leos, man. It's like an animal. You keep on fucking with a lion, they're gonna come and snap. And it seemed like and I just and I'm not gonna go back and forth, but I feel for you to do so much iconic stuff and so many hit records,
Right.
and this is just a generation now, and there's no shots to anybody. How can you come at a person and say, "Oh, well, you come on here to get popping"? I seen like the ring. I was like, "This is fucking." Have you? Is it sometimes you like? Have you ever heard my songs to even come at me like this?
Delusional. I mean, and I think that's what make me snap sometimes because I myself know who I am, and I see what happens when I go on tour or when I travel the world or when I do shows and how the amount of people come out and stuff. And sometimes it's hard for your own people to bring you down or try to degrade you or downplay you. So I think that's what really made me snap.
Yeah,
At that
I
particular
seen that at that time. It was like, and no disrespect to anybody, but to you as an amateur, like you're just trying to. You don't even get a song played yet, and you're coming at me. And it's no disrespect, but I feel like that's happening so much with this generation. You know what I mean? They don't go back and respect or listen to what's happening here, and then they might say, "Oh, Spice, I heard. Oh, that's Spice." Wow, you know what I mean?
That happened a lot.
Has that happened where you're like, yeah, that's me?
Yeah.
Now, do you feel that Love and Hip Hop pushed your celebrity a little bit more?
I feel like I gained more fans. I can say that I've definitely gained more fans.
Yes. Now, what was the most uncomfortable times on that show? Like, do they put you in uncomfortable moments? Like you like what the fuck?
They do because, like you say, you wonder if I play different roles or different hats, or of course I do have different personalities. Personal. I think the most uncomfortable time for me was the Tokyo situation, where I was arguing with this girl and telling her absolutely anything, and here in America they call it fat shaming. In Jamaica we don't know what fat shaming is. We don't consider
who is Tokyo?
She's the other girl on the show.
Yeah,
we're friends now. We've moved past that.
Okay,
we are like best friends. That's big up Tokyo Vanity. That's her name, and we were just having arguments, and because of what I said, they thought I was shaming her because of her weight. But to be honest, as a Jamaican and our culture, we don't look at certain things like that. Like people will look at me and say, "Lad, you get fatty. Oh, you put on so much weight." And it's not fat shaming. It's just a culture. So I think what was happening at the time, it was like a cultural diversity conflict where even, I had to even speak properly so that they could understand, because they can't understand my native language, nor when I speak, patois. So it was like a cultural difference where they thought I was fat shaming when it was just, I look at it as nothing. Because people can tell you that in Jamaica, oh, you get fat, or you look fat, or you put on too much weight, or you don't need to eat no more. Like people say to me all the time, I'm less than 200 pounds. So at the time when I said something, they were like, oh, that's fat shaming. I was like, okay, so what is this fat shaming thing? I honestly, had no idea that here in America, they take certain things so seriously. Yeah. I think that was my most uncomfortable moment.
Wow. Well, I mean, you learned from it, you know what I mean? And they respect you. Are you going to do another season? I know everybody's asked you that all the time.
Everybody has asked me that, and I've never answered them. But since we're family, I'm going to answer you.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Ms. Hamilton.
Yes. I'll be back.
I personally, and I think you should be back because you have a dope mixtape, and I think these people should know what's going on, even if they don't try to have you promote it. But
right.
I think that they should know what's going on with you.
Definitely.
Now, also, I want to ask you a lot because I was talking to a couple of people, and they said, who would you want to collaborate? Who would be your dream collaboration with?
So much.
Name 3.
Rihanna.
Okay. Have you met Rihanna before?
No.
Wow. I know she's
Crazy,
been bopping.
Right?
Yes, I know. I know Rihanna's been on a FaceTime somewhere on live bopping to your songs.
Definitely. And the other 2 person that I would want to collab with right now.
Yes.
It's so hard for me to say it because I feel like I'm in the middle, and
Okay.
I feel like, I'm going to be caught up because of what's happening in the music fraternity right now.
Okay.
I love Nicki Minaj.
Wow. Okay.
I love Nicki Minaj. And
Have you met her?
I haven't met her.
What? I don't
But
get.
we're Instagram friends.
Okay.
We go back and forth, comment on each other pages. and
Wow,
stuff.
so-
we haven't met personally, but I've been a fan of her for
Shout out to
years.
Nikki, good friend of mine. We did a mixtape together like a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool. But I also want to do a song with Cardi B.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I don't know.
I mean, you have
So
nothing
when
to do
I
with
see
that.
them, I know, but when I see them going back and forth, I keep doing this. Like, oh my gosh, I hate it.
I mean, now if you was in that
no.
position with another younger female reggae artist that was coming up, and how would you go about that conflict if that happened to you?
That's a hard question too, because I don't want to say something and then people take it.
Come on, Leo. I know you. You know what I mean?
That's how
We're going to refrain on that, but sometimes you gotta really understand where it's coming from if
I
you're in
know.
that situation, especially
I
because
think
you're
people,
queen of reggae.
I
and
think
yes.
people, like fans and people, contribute to the conflict. They compare them, they say things, they bring things, the media do things, and it tampers with each of them ego, and then it creates the conflict. You say that, and I just think that both of them are doing extremely well. They're two successful women, and there should just, there's not a lot of female in the business, in the rap game right now, and they both should just
especially having
do their music. And
I feel you being on reality TV and bringing your life out and people judging your life and judging opinions,
right.
that you definitely trained to have tough skin, because I know
You
when Love and
have
Hip Hop,
to.
I know you was
have
like,
to.
I'm going to turn my comments off. This motherfucker is
You
this.
have to have tough skin. Like, you have to. And
Number one question, what was the craziest comment you had and you almost lost it? And I know you had a lot of disrespectful.
you mean from Love and Hip Hop or period, like on Instagram?
Just
or-
period, because I know Love, it's a mixture now. Because
For me, it's not Love and Hip Hop.
wow.
It's the song that I wrote with Black Hypocrisy when the girl was saying, "Oh, I'm a black till me look shine like another black girl." That's when I wanted to lose it.
I was going to get into that because I know that question is, and it's a very important song that you did. So I totally forgot about that. Did you have to one time say, I'm going to turn off my comments? Because that caught viral quick. Did you think it was going to catch it that quick?
With the Black Hypocrisy and the picture?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
I know you.
I never expected it. And I was, to be honest, when I posted the picture, I was supposed to, because just to make everybody know, it was makeup and all of that. So when I posted the picture, I was supposed to do the makeup for the entire week. So people could actually believe that I bleached my skin, and so that the black community, they would get upset and they would go back and forth. And then I could go back and forth with them and say, but when I was black, you never appreciate the fact that I'm a black woman doing good and I'm embracing my melanin and I'm, I'm empowering other girls and whatever. You were bashing me and degrading me because of my complexion. But when I posted the picture and I realized, it was all over and it was worldwide and it went viral and NBC News calling me and all sorts of people, I was like, okay, maybe I need to get the message out.
Yes.
And
yes.
that's why I dropped the video and the song the next day, because what I really wanted was for them to get the message in the video.
Wow. Imagine if you didn't do that video and you
know.
Doesn't God work in good in mysterious ways? Because imagine if you didn't do that video.
Yep.
That was crazy because I when I looked at it, I was like, wow, she bleached the skin, you know what I mean? And I didn't know. And it was so many people that put it up.
It
They was putting pictures with Sammy Sosa. They was had memes. And I know your
They
phone.
put me with white chicks.
Yes.
They called me, she's not spice no more, she's salt. Now she's garlic pepper.
Why did you think that people really thought this was real? Because I thought it was real. Why? I mean, from you.
It looked real. The picture really looked real.
And it looked innocent. It looked like you just changed up.
Yes. And then I took all the posts.
Did Love and Hip Hop call you?
Oh, yes.
Hey!
Oh, yes. They did.
You spoke to Mona? It was
Everybody.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, what's happening, because just to let people know, I wanted to create awareness for colorism, and it's something that has been, plaguing us in Jamaica.
Yes.
But when I posted the picture, I thought that it would just be within Jamaica and that they would start talking, and then I could have the dialogue within my own country to say, all these girls that is doing this and lightening their skin and bleaching, you are the cause of it. And this is why. And because you make it seem like when you have a lighter complexion, you look better, or you're popping now and call them brownie now and praise the girl, and when them start bleaching, I say, yeah, goody, you look good now. And so I thought that it would stay within Jamaica and I could get to, give them the message. But little did I know, it would be a worldwide blow up. Like, it really blew me out of the water. I never expected it would be so.
Yeah. Well, it worked out because you got the message out.
It definitely did. And it's also
in a national platform.
Exactly. And it's also a message that, is also good that it's worldwide. Because even Amara La Negra, she reached out to me and she was explaining that she's experiencing, colorism within the Latin community. So it's not just,
just not just that our community doing it.
Community.
Yes.
So I mean, it's a worldwide conversation that needs to be out there. So I'm glad it was worldwide.
Will you push it more? Will you start pushing this more about the bleaching thing?
Definitely. After so many girls reaching out to me and appreciating the fact that I did a song about colorism and telling me their experiences. The girl who said, "Oh, my black tail me look shine," she apologized. Stuff like that. So I realize that the message has been received. So it's also good for me to continue pushing more love. And black women just need to start coming together, showing each other love.
Yes.
Stop degrading each other, stop bashing each other, and stop trying to bring down and fight against each other. And that's my whole thing. We need to come together.
Spice for president. Let me find out. Well, before you go, right? The surge of Afrobeats. How do you feel about this? It's really a resurgence of this. Like, it's becoming very popular.
I love Afrobeats.
Would you jump on a record with one of these, with an artist?
Of course, any day. But I love Afrobeats any day.
Now, you being such a living legend on reggae music, how did you feel about this resurgence of Afrobeats?
I don't have a problem with it. Like, I mean, for me.
How do you explain it? What's the difference between reggae music and Afrobeats? Afrocentric.
I think the Afrobeat is more of an African vibe. Drum and bass comes from that culture. The way they beat the drum. That's their culture. So it's a faster pace beating. It have a different sound, and I think where dancehall and reggae, I think both of them represents its own culture and its origin and stuff. When you hear an Afrobeat, you can hear the African type of beat and the drum and the way they talk, their accent on it as well makes it different. Well, my Jamaican accent would make a dancehall sound like a dancehall record. So I think their accent and the beats of the drum is different.
When did you first time hear one of the big records from Afrobeat? I think
it was maybe Pata Rankin.
You was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think it was definitely Pata Rankin. Marie, yeah, I think that was the most popular one that really came out.
And you was like, yo, this shit is
like, whoa. And I was whining and dancing to it all the time.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So we might need a Pata Rankin and Spice collabo, baby. So tell them, once again, are we going on tour for this captured mixtape?
We need to, yes. The tour is already, calls are coming in. We're putting the tour together right now because Ray Alexander, booking agent, we're trying to put a tour together. So yes,
will you bring somebody out with you?
For sure.
Somebody,
who should I bring?
who should Spice bring on her tour?
I know.
Maybe she'll bring like a young, inspiring female artist. I see that could happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because
you never know.
Because let me tell you something. Spice mixtape is just not, dance hall. She gets on that strip club. She got a strip club record. So let me tell you something. It's very diverse. That mixtape. Tell them how diverse it is. You have something for the strip club.
So I have something for the strip club. I have Moving Fast.
Yes.
And Fake is on it too. That's like another hip hop record.
Yes.
So I have something for the strip club. That one is called Moving Fast. I have the real dancehall, authentic dancehall, which is Genie.
Yes.
Biggiest.
Yes.
Romantic Mood.
Uh-huh.
Cool It as well, which Cool It is
diverse fucking mixtape, man.
Under Fire, Gum. Gum is also on BT Jams, by the way, the video for that.
Shout out to BT, okay.
BT, definitely. So Gum is out. I have a Spanish record on it.
Yes, I like that Spanish record.
I have a Spanish record. Ballad.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Spice, give me your Instagram. Miss Hamilton.
Spice Official is my name.
Spice Official. Leo in the motherfucking building.
Definitely.
And we got that mixtape, man. She said she's dropping another one on y'all. Damn. Let's get it, man. VIP.